Hey guys, Woody the Unexceptional Gamer, and I thought I'd make a video today about why Microsoft is bundling in the Xbox Kinect. I know they do it to my frustration and perhaps yours, but there is some logic behind the madness, and I thought I'd explain it in the most non-fanboy, unbiased way possible. Here we go! Alright, no fanboy, but listen, when the Kinect dropped, it was actually successful in terms of sales. It broke records for any consumer gadget sales in the first month, something crazy like that. It's since been broken by one of the iPads dropped and sold even more than the Xbox Kinect did on the 360. But for whatever reason, there was a lot of excitement about it. I bought one. I don't know, I guess I'm stupid because I didn't really like it. I had some fun with the dancing games. And I want to say my wife and daughter had some fun with some of the exercise games. But by and large, the Kinect didn't create the kind of gaming experience that I value, right? I like AAA titles a lot. I like the high graphics stuff, and I like some indie games, but Kinect games, they just, I don't know, they never worked for me. They didn't capture my interest. I never find myself craving a Kinect game. I never find myself like, oh my god, I can't wait to get back on this Kinect title. And from Microsoft's standpoint, and this is the core of what I want to get through in this video, from Microsoft's standpoint, the reason that these Kinect games didn't do well is because they didn't have developer support. And the reason that they don't have great developer support is that there aren't enough Kinects out there. If you're a developer right now and you want to build a Kinect game, then your market is tiny. It just is. You know, if you're building something for the Xbox 360 or the PS3 or let's go forward a year or two, the Xbox One or the PS4, then your market's quite big. It's large. There's lots of people out there that have these things, and you can sell a ton of copies because there are a ton of people who can actually use this thing. But in spite of the fact that the Kinect sold well its first month, it kind of died after that. It jumped off a cliff. And now, if I'm an Xbox Kinect developer, I have to realize that there aren't a lot of people who can play this thing. Because there aren't a lot of people that have one compared to the number of people that have Xboxes sitting in their living room ready to go. So in comes Microsoft's bundling plan. With their bundling plan, what they aspire to do is make sure that everybody has one of these Kinects in their living room. And then if you're a developer and you want to build the Kinect into your AAA title, if you're a developer or if you're Netflix and you want to have a Kinect strategy, then all of a sudden it should start to make sense because Microsoft has guaranteed it. Microsoft has assured that everybody out there, all the Xbox One users have a Kinect there pointed at their living room. And oh my gosh, I'm so concerned about all these fanboy claims. I saw the Kinect at E3 and I just want to they have fixed some of the biggest problems with it. One of the biggest problems I had with the Kinect the first time around was that you needed to have a big room, and now the way that the lens works, it's much better than that. You don't need great lighting and you don't need a big room. Those are two things that are much better. No fanboy. I just freaking saw it, and perhaps you have. Perhaps you've never played on the new Kinect. I have. So I'm telling you what it's like. It's better than the last Kinect in a really significant way. It doesn't mean I'll like Kinect games because I didn't like them last year, but it does mean that they're better. They are. Microsoft did a similar thing, in my head anyway, with headsets, and I like that. I've talked about this on Painkiller already, so for you guys that watch that whole show, you've maybe heard this spiel. But I used to play Left 4 Dead, and one of the things I loved about Left 4 Dead was the forced cooperation. You had to work as a team to succeed in that game. The best player on Earth couldn't necessarily beat that game without a team around him because there were things that you can't prevent. There's no skill set that can stop a smoker from just grabbing you out of the blue and killing you and sucking you up. So you had to stick with your team. You had to work together. And on the Xbox, if you didn't have a mic, they would just kick you right in the lobby. That you could vote players out, and they would just say, you are unworthy to play with us because you don't have a mic, and you're not the kind of guy I like to associate with. And I love that. I was like a micist, if there's such a thing. And if someone didn't have a lobby, I would lead the charge. Yeah, if there's no mic in this lobby, get out of here. I don't want to be playing with your sorry, no talking butt because, we cooperate. We're going to use teamwork in this thing. We're going to be together. We're going to be new friends. And if you, if you're not playing with a mic on, then this isn't going to work out. Because everybody had a mic, it kind of changed the culture in Left 4 Dead. on the Xbox in a way that was different than the culture on the PC, or it wasn't really a PS3 title. So, but even in Call of Duty, you know, there's like people talk more on the Xbox version than they do on the PlayStation version, and certainly more in the PC world. It's almost like impolite to disturb somebody's silence because it doesn't ship with mics in the same way. It's going to ship with Kinect, and Microsoft's hoping that it takes on. I don't think it will. You know, contrary to popular belief, I'm not really a Microsoft fanboy, but that is their business policy behind shipping a Kinect with every PlayStation. Even though it frustrates someone like me who'd be buying something he doesn't want, the Microsoft hope is that we get better games because everybody has one. All right, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Is Microsoft crazy, or is this thing going to work and we'll actually get good Kinect games in our future? Here's 2 videos you may have missed. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe in the top right corner.